This video is a summary of our conducted survey results about property management industry trends. We asked over 1,000 property management professionals, and this is what we learned. Ever wondered what's holding back property managers from reaching their full potential in the fast-paced world of real estate? DoorLoop dove deep into this question, surveying over 1,000 property management professionals across the nation. We uncovered the major hurdles that slow down growth and success and explored the solutions being used to address them. Click the link in the description to check out and download a copy of our report, Unlocking Growth Potential in Property Management, Challenges, Opportunities, and the Role of Technology. Stick around to find out everything we learned, and at the end of the video, I will share the survey results with you. Welcome back, Loopers. It's Galena with DoorLoop. If you didn't already know, DoorLoop is the easiest to use property management platform that will save you time on tasks and accounting, get you organized, and help you grow your portfolio, making you money. Remember, this video is sponsored by DoorLoop, therefore my opinions may be biased. Let's get back to the survey. Property management industry trends. The rapid challenges in the market and high home prices add to the difficulties experienced by property managers and landlords. But even with these hurdles, the industry grew by 1.9% in 2023. Also, more and more people are using prop tech to help them stay organized and manage properties from anywhere. The highlights. Industry challenges. Property managers seek to manage and grow their portfolios, but this aspiration is hindered by rising home prices, market complexity, and the lack of suitable tools for portfolio scaling. Real estate investing tips. Achieving high ROI requires a strategic understanding of market conditions, property conditions, cash flow, profitability, and financing options. Obstacles to expansion. The constraints of the time and the need for record keeping, tenant acquisition, managing work orders, and rent collection make portfolio expansion challenging. Future outlook. Despite the challenges, the property management industry is growing, and the role of prop tech solutions like DoorLoop will be crucial in supporting this growth by enhancing efficiency and facilitating strategic decision-making. Time consumption. In the realm of property management, accounting, maintenance, and admin work often emerge as the most time-intensive responsibilities. On average, property managers and landlords spend between 4 to 6 hours a week on these tasks alone, posing a significant challenge to efficiency. The emphasis here is clear. Time and efficiency are very important in the property management industry. Keep watching to understand what challenges property managers face, what opportunities exist, and how technology plays a role in unlocking real growth potential. What do property managers and landlords want to achieve? Our study found that nearly half, 44% of respondents' biggest pain is managing and growing their portfolios. Most of them don't know how to do so or just don't have the proper tools available to them. Scaling a portfolio can be an incredibly challenging task, especially given the recent rise in the price of existing home sales. In late 2022, this figure reached an astonishing $413,800. Marketing a staggering 16% increase within just a 5-month period, which might have scared some property owners from adding new properties to their portfolios. But there's hope. In April of 2023, the median price of existing home sales experienced a welcomed decline of approximately 6% compared to its late 2022 peak. Although home prices might be stabilizing, there are many other factors that will prevent property managers and landlords from expanding their portfolios, and that includes time to search and visit prospective properties, knowledge of real estate markets, and available funds. Reaching a high return on investment in real estate can be a daunting task. Multiple variables influence the potential returns, requiring careful analysis and strategic decision-making. Here are several key factors prospective investors should examine prior to purchasing their next investment property. Market conditions. Familiarize yourself with the current market conditions, including the demand for rental properties and average rental rates in the area. If you are an investor, some techniques you can apply to get to know a new market are contacting the most active brokerages in the area, interviewing local property management companies, and researching local real estate market data provided by the National Association of Realtors and other reputable sources. Property condition. Consider the age and condition of the property. Older properties might require more maintenance, updates, or other hidden costs, which could eat into your profits. Hiring a professional to perform a home inspection before buying could help identify potential issues. Always remember that housing built prior to 1978 is subject to lead-based paint disclosures, and that all renovations on these properties should be performed by EPA-certified contractors. Also, when buying into associations, making sure that assessments and improvements are in discussion, and associations' well-being. Buying into a bad association can end up costing big. For more information, click the link in the description. Cash flow and profitability. You need to calculate your potential return on investment. A good ROI for a rental property typically falls between 6 to 8%. The most popular metrics for evaluating a real estate investment are capitalization rate, equity multiple, internal rate of return, annual rate of return, and cash-on-cash return. For more information, visit doorloop.com/blog and search for your preferred metric and apply it to your deals. In order to facilitate the process of calculating your return on investment, DoorLoop has created calculators. To access our ROI calculator, click the link in the description. Financing. Consider how you'll finance the purchase. If you plan on using a loan, shop around for the best rates and terms. Remember, the cost of the loan will affect your ROI. Current mortgage rates as of May 2023 for a 30-year fixed loan stand at 6.57, according to the St. Louis FED, and are forecasted to drop to just below 6% by Q4-23, according to the forecast published by the National Association of Realtors. Here's a graph of a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage average in the United States. Mortgage rate forecast. The real estate market presents many different opportunities for investments. You can invest in low-income workforce housing, commercial real estate, and even great long-term hold investments like land. All real estate investment categories are great choices for long-term profitable investments. Your choice of investment will depend on your short-term and long-term financial goals. Regardless, real estate is a great investment vehicle for generating cash flow, equity appreciation, and for its unique tax advantages. How can property managers unlock their growth potential? Our survey found that the key issue preventing landlords and property managers from expanding their portfolios is the constraint of time. The property management industry is fast-paced, and the job of a property manager is a stressful one. It's hard to stay focused and productive as managers are pulled in many directions. Property managers love that their job changes daily, and we wanted to dig deeper into the time constraints issues to get that uncovered. Our findings. Upon analyzing survey results, we noticed that approximately 23% of respondents identified accounting as the most time-intensive aspect of their business operations. It appears that the recording, tracking, and analysis of financial transactions consume a considerable portion of their daily schedule. Organization was a notable concern for 14% of the respondents. 17% of participants acknowledged that managing account orders was a major consumer of their time. Tenant acquisition also emerged as a time-consuming activity by 10% of the respondents. The tenant screening process is more than meets the eye. It requires managers and landlords to stay on top of the following tasks: marketing, screening, negotiation, and investment. Finally, rent collection was highlighted as a time-consuming task by 12% of the respondents. This activity is crucial and inevitable, and while seemingly straightforward, it can become complex due to late payments, non-payments, and related disputes. What does this mean for growth? The analysis presented revealed the tasks that form the backbone of property management operations and explains why portfolio expansions is a considerable challenge. Even amidst these operational complexities, the property management industry saw a 1.9% growth in 2023. Given this growth trajectory, the need for solutions that will allow them to manage their time more effectively is imperative. How can technology help? In the landscape of property technology, also known as PropTech, user trends show a preference for solutions that allow for organization and remote management. The most impactful aspect of property management software, as identified by our respondents, include 25% comprehensive accounting services and seamless implementation, 20% automated rent collection, 18% user-friendly tenant portals and automated tenant screening processes. DoorLoop helps property managers and landlords accomplish more by doing less. We centralize tenant communications from one platform, automate report creation for every aspect of your business. And with simple integration with all other tools you use, DoorLoop empowers property managers to grow their business and build lasting relationships with tenants. In addition to great product, DoorLoop is building a rich library of resources property managers can leverage to grow their businesses effectively. To access DoorLoop's free resources, click the link in the description. Before I go on and show our survey results, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing content. Survey results. Let's see what are the biggest pain points. Looks like 31.8% say it is time spent on administrative tasks. 20.9% say managing maintenance requests, and 18.7% say staying organized. In what state are most of your properties located? Looks like the majority are located in Texas and Florida. How do you currently manage your properties? 15.5% say they use another property management software, and 14.5% say they use DoorLoop. What tools are you currently using for accounting and rent collection? 26.9% say they use a property management software, DoorLoop or another software, and 21.8% say spreadsheets including Excel, Google Sheets, etc. What is the most time-consuming part of your business? 12.4% say accounting, and 9.4% say managing work orders. How many hours a week do you spend on your most time-consuming tasks? Looks like the majority said 4 to 6 hours a week. Which of the following is your biggest priority for the next year? 43.6% chose growing my portfolio. Which of the options best describe how you plan to increase revenue in the next year? Out of the options provided, 41.8% chose expanding portfolio. What are your business growth expectations in the next 18 months? The majority said slight growth. What social media platform do you regularly use? At least once per week. 42.1% said Facebook, 36% said YouTube, and 30.7% said Instagram. Thank you for watching this video. If you'd like to sign up for a free DoorLoop demo, click the link in the description. Thank you and have an amazing day.